couldn't even tell you what a vagina looks like.
Dude, we gotta open a game store.
A game store?
Dude.
That attracts a certain breed.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What's up, human?
Podcast room in the back. Yeah, how does this happen?
Oh, it's very natural.
It's very
and,
cash.
unnatural.
It's already
And
happening.
welcome to the Please Stop Podcast.
Hey!
We're here. Dungeons and Dragons is back.
We're in the
That's
realm.
it.
We're
in
not
the
on
realm.
Earth right now. We're in a fucking realm with cow people.
There are cow people.
And I still haven't sucked on those titties yet, even though they're letting us stay. I still have not sucked on those cow titties. I've been good so far.
You've been trying.
We have a new guest who we will be introducing here. This is Riker Morrow. He's a good friend of ours, but he's going to enter the D&D realm. So I'm kind of catching him up on, on some shit. Like since we've started, we're basically living in an inn or staying temporarily at an inn run by like hybrid cow humans, right? They're like cow humans.
So
they walk
yeah,
up on
so
two
they're
legs.
Verbal.
So,
yeah.
do the females have like?
Titties just out.
Well, is it like udder titties? Like
Mhm.
each titty is an udder, or is it just one giant udder?
Titty, yeah.
I think they
They're
got
more
6
like
titties.
World of Warcraft. They're more
Do their
like
bras
just
look like the
two
rubber
titties.
gloves when you?
Oh,
just
so they have like a
titties.
cluster. They have like a cluster of tits down
No,
on their
I
stomach.
think they just have 2 titties total. Like
Okay, because they're
normal
part
women.
humans. They
Yeah.
have regular titties.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh shit.
I
Okay.
think.
I'm less excited about that
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was envisioning
I'll have
something
to
with
look
like
up some
6
fan
breasts.
art and figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe don't do that. In my at least on my IP address.
Yeah.
Put the Google safe search on before
Yeah.
you do that, please. Anyways, so Janelle's returned as well. So now
Keegan's still missing. He's still on
Can't
his
find
spirit
him.
journey.
Yeah.
I don't know where he
He was
went.
lost.
Where
in the
did he
realm.
go?
went
What
off
was
with a
his
cow
adventure
lady.
that he was going on?
He something out of church. I
Or
can't
was he
remember.
going back to the farm?
Maybe?
So the guard that you guys saved took him back to town.
Oh,
It
yeah,
wasn't like a
that's
gay
right.
thing though.
That's right.
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
And what are we doing
You guys saved
currently? We
somebody.
went back to the B&B.
Yeah, we did.
You guys went back to the B&B. So where we're going to pick off is that you guys went to see the wizard and gave
The
him
wise wizard.
the warhammer, and he's trying to identify it.
I thought it was a mace.
Was it? It should be a warhammer.
I got some armor and he got a mace. I thought
It's a warhammer.
it's a hammer now.
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
hammer.
warhammer. It should be a warhammer.
Someone's gonna go on YouTube and actually I went back and listened to episode
it was a
3. It
mace.
is actually
It was a
a
mace.
mace.
Well, they can suck my dick.
And there was the bargaining, right? All the bargaining, we did that. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
You might have to pull it closer.
Yeah.
Right.
Need like a pillow behind me or something. I'm
Okay.
too
Yeah.
small.
Let me go get that. Okay. Let me pause the episode to go get you a pillow.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought it was fine. So we're back in town, yeah, or we're at the wizard's house.
So we're
Is
gonna
it-
kind of retcon it to make it easier to bring Riker in and have you guys start off in the inn.
He's
So
like,
you guys are in this inn. It's called the B&B, which is the Beast and the Banshee. It's ran by Harold, who is a furbolg, and his wife Isabella, who is a human, and they have 2 children. So you guys have seen them running around and stuff like that. We're going to say that you guys have kind of done a few little odd jobs here and there to kind of keep your night's rent paid for your guys' rooms. Nothing too expansive or anything. You kind of checked up on the wizard to find out how the identification's going, and it seems like he's starting to get kind of somewhere with it, but he doesn't have any new information for you.
it's like I know
Did
it's
you
a
say
hammer.
Did you say the defecation?
The definition of it.
Oh, the definition.
He's trying to, like,
the defecation.
identify
I was
it.
like,
He's
he's
trying
trying
to
yeah,
to
we
shit
found this
all
like
over your
mythical.
mace.
Yeah, we found this like mythical hammer thing. We're like, we're not sure if this is for building houses or
Oh
like
yes, the sphincter.
killing, demons with it, or so, trying to see if it's like blessed by
Yeah.
someone.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you guys are gonna wake up. You guys wake up at the B&B.
And I'm just there.
Yep.
Do I have like a morning like erection?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you wake up
Describe
and
it to you.
first.
I'm
thing
just trying
you
to.
see
I'm
is
trying to
this
method
new
act here.
barbarian.
I'm trying to get into the character. Like I've got to pee. I've got a boner. Like who can see me?
Yeah. So it costs. It's a little spendy to stay at this place. Kind of catch you up on it, Raker. It's 1 gold. So 1 gold is kind of I think $10 a night. But like
Okay.
getting a gold, it takes a lot to get a gold.
Yeah, you gotta like kill a wolf or something.
Yeah,
fuck.
so
Fuck a banshee.
I'm gonna
it costs you
fuck
1
lots of
gold a
banshees.
night, but that covers your stay. You get a room. This inn is kind of almost set up like a beehive where there's just tons and tons
Bees.
and tons of rooms. Each room is probably half the size of this room. It's just big enough for a cot. It has like a little shelf and a bucket where you can like kind of wash yourself off with a drain in the center of the
Like a horse bath.
yeah, horse bath.
Yeah.
You can give yourself a horse bath.
Yeah. And it's located at Eastgate, which is this huge, kind of imagine like Eastern Europe city port, but it's super fantasy. Tons of different creatures walking around, people, just anything imagine. So you're not really standing out as a
For
half
sure.
orc. And it's located
People
right
still
on
find
the
me
port.
It's like downtown Spokane, basically.
Okay, for
like,
sure.
You still wouldn't stand out as a half orc
yeah, as a
in
half
full
orc.
regalia. I'm like, oh, Comic-Con's in town, or that's a weird new kind of crackhead.
Yeah. So you guys have all worked together before. Just kind of speed up the process. Say that Riker kind of helped you guys out with the job before.
Okay, so we know him.
You kind
Hand
of
jobs.
gather
What up, dude?
Familiar
at your
face.
table. Yeah, this is kind of like a starting point for anyone that's coming here. It costs a lot of money to come to this continent. It's like kind of off away from a lot of the other continents, but it is like the main continent.
So I'm
It's
pretty
huge.
well off. I come from money.
No,
what you're
all of
telling
you
me.
guys are super fucking poor.
Yeah, you're half
I
orc.
think you have a
You
total
just
of
got the right to vote.
15. I think you have 15 gold to start, which is okay.
I got a small loan from
You
my
guys
father.
should take
15
all your
gold.
old sheets and write any notes or anything off of the old sheets onto your new sheets because you guys. leveled.
From the old stack. Do you have the old stack of those?
Oh yeah, they're over there.
Oh, they're behind you by the thingy.
Need a D&D file cabinet.
I know this is getting. We need like a secretary. That's you.
That's why you're here, right?
And that is you. Mace, unidentified. Oh,
Oh, I mean you wrote it wrong.
I have Mace written down twice though.
wow.
So
Well, Dylan, who
um,
partakes in drugs and who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who had a crossbow? Undead Inc.'s character. It just says Undead Inc.'s character and had
I
a
feel like
crossbow.
I had a crossbow.
I think that might have been her. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hand
Because I
that
think
to
I made that
Janelle.
character like super fast.
Here's my druid, Josh the druid. What were our names again?
my name's Lowell.
Lowell. What was mine? Sorry if you're listening to this.
I don't remember mine. You like
severe
made
autism.
someone made mine.
No, I
It was like
think that you never came up with a name yet.
Tarvis or Jarrett. It says it at the top.
Yeah,
It says
it's
Jarrett with a T.
Yeah, Jarrett.
That's something super annoying. Oh, it's Jarrett the bear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't remember mine.
I'm Rob Deerdeck, and that's where I got my 15 gold. Is because I
Perfect.
started from the bottom.
Fantasy
and then
Factory.
Yeah, and then
He comes from the
skateboarding.
land of fantasy.
Yeah. The fantasy. Yes, I
He
actually
comes from the factory of fantasies.
I wanted to expand my skills outside of my own fantasy factory.
No, weren't you
Trudy.
Jezebel of the Woods?
Oh, yeah, and you ended up calling me Jez.
Hey, you should also put on your
Yeah,
headphones and
with a
talk into the
nickname.
mic. That'd be
I'm sorry.
Excellent.
It's just I gotta move it
we're
around.
filming.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm up to speed. I've got a. It just says huge cock, very talented, can change into a bear.
Yeah, so you can actually change it into a bear, and we kind of changed the rules on it because it's broken in this edition. You can literally, I think I messaged you about it. You can turn into a bear with full bear hit points.
That's a lot.
It is actually. Then when you die as a bear, you just turn back into a human with full
Oh.
hit points. If you survive a round, you just turn back into a bear with full.
Okay,
What
so I
kind
can
of-
be like unkillable.
Yeah, so what we
Well-
did is every time you change into a bear and every time you change out of a bear, you roll a d20. If you get less than a 10, you take a level of exhaustion, which is what I was explaining to them. Every level of
Okay.
exhaustion, something really bad happens. Like you move way slower, you take negatives on everything. If you get 6, you just die.
It's like when
you just
Roseanne
pass out.
took Ambien and like
Yeah.
said like black people are second class citizens. Or what did she say?
She didn't say that. she didn't say that.
She's like, oh, she's suffering 3 points of exhaustion. Clearly,
Exactly.
don't take sleeping pills on an airplane.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are kind of gathering your guys' stuff and getting ready for the day.
Is the the wizard's got the thing? We're not at his place.
Nope. you
We're
guys
we're
are
at the end. We're
We're
chilling.
going to the wizard's house.
Couch titties. But we're trying to. We think he's done, or are we like trying to go get wet first? Or are we trying to go get the mace hammer, the hammer mace?
Well, So as you guys are hanging out there, Harold kind of comes over with a couple of plates of food for you guys, and lays them across the table.
My guy.
Is there
It's
weed?
probably about 8 in the morning right now.
Is there weed in this fantasy land? Like, are
Yeah,
we smoking?
so
'Cause I like,
First person to ask.
I like to wake up and smoke weed first thing.
Okay.
So
Okay,
if we're
that's fair.
gonna be,
I
in
actually,
this,
if that's on the table,
I
I'd
would
also like to do that.
maybe
Sure.
like smoking a pancake.
Smoking
Like,
on
yeah.
like if they
I didn't bring my pen in here.
So
If they-
it's more rustic. So they have like plates of vegetables, fruits, cheeses, and meats, and so you kind of can choose one of those.
Meat and weed.
Meat and weed.
All right, so we all wake up, we all
Yeah.
eat, we take fat fucking
smoke a
shits
bowl.
and smoke
So
weed, and we're ready
he
to
comes
go.
over and he drops those plates off, and I don't know who's closest. I would assume maybe you.
I'm closest to the food,
And he hands over a letter to you.
and I pass it to Dylan because I'm illiterate
Okay. Jesus.
and just so full and high.
Accurate.
Definitely not
Yeah.
to me because I have -1 intelligence.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know if
Oh, yeah,
I
you're
can,
half
I
orc.
can't read. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this is. I mean, there was a
Definitely
strong.
not read.
Can I even,
I'm
can I
gonna
even
say
talk?
looks at
there
it
was a
and
strong.
sit?
There was
Or
a
do I
strong
just, like,
argument for you
drop-
guys
So
not
normal-
to have the vote for a long time,
So,
and I was.
To
I was
understand stats, 10 is a normal human stat, and then anything below, you start hitting into bad
Okay.
stats, and then, yeah, higher is way better. So I think you have like a 17 strength, so you're like super
Oh,
strong.
I'm strong
already.
as fuck.
And
Yeah.
you
That's what it
max
says.
out
I'm
at
strong
20,
and
so,
I'm dumb.
yeah.
Strong and
Really
dumb.
Strong and dumb.
really stupid.
Strong and dumb. But
You
you're
ask
wise.
me questions and
Aren't
I'm
you
just like,
wise? You have like a 12.
Oh, my wisdom, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm stupid, but
Street
I'm
smarts.
yeah,
Insight
street
and
smarts.
Cool,
I'm
sick.
not good
Kimbo.
with- Yeah, I'm not.
What is the difference?
Yeah,
learning.
you're
I'm
Kimbo
like Ricky.
Slice.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Okay. What is the difference? I have 2 types of passive wisdoms. One is perception and insight. What is the difference there?
Oh, so passive stuff is we probably won't use it right now, but next game I'll get all you guys as passives, and I'll actually have cards up, and that'll help me. But there's certain things that I can say, oh, this person would see this because they have a passive ability to probably see it already. Does that make
Okay,
sense? Like
yeah.
it already hit a mark, a number.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we could avoid doing rolls, but
Okay.
for now we'll just do the rolls, so don't worry about those. But
Okay.
those will come in probably next game, and we should probably try to play more often so we remember what the fuck's going on.
Okay. Yeah.
So people are like,
Yeah.
None
I know.
of it was a mace.
Kevin wants to play when he's up here soon, and that's
Next
Thanksgiving.
week, I think.
Big
Is it
Daddy-
next week?
Oh, the
Big
week
Daddy
after?
Kevin.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Sunday the 22nd. I grabbed him
Okay.
from the
Oh,
airport.
okay, so a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were planning on just releasing these once a week.
The
but
big dog.
We end up doing multiple episodes in one day because we're only
Yeah.
releasing an hour at a time. So,
Mhm.
yeah, these turn into like series.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Let's
Okay,
go.
so yeah, he puts down a letter to you guys, and he goes, a messenger brought this by to you. And he kind of drops the plates and heads over. You guys can see their $2 kind of running around within the bar, kind of trying to stay out of the way of their dad. Kind of scoops them up every once in a while and kind of puts them in their place. Isabella is in the back, kind of putting together food plates as they go out. What do you guys want to do? Who has the letter?
Dylan does.
Okay.
He asked like what race the deliverer ever. I was like, Dylan, it doesn't matter. Just read the fucking thing. Who
I
cares?
opened the letter and read
No
it.
one cares.
Okay,
what-
Shut up.
it doesn't matter, especially not in the realm.
All right, so it's the letter from the wizard, and he says, "Please come into my tower. It's urgent. Come as soon as possible."
He's like, this fucking hammer's cursed.
Where did you get this?
So we head there, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just like
good.
go there.
Get the
Do
fudge
you
out.
guys bring everything with you? Do you guys leave some of your
Let's
stuff?
just like bring like light
No, I'm
weaponry.
suited the fuck up. I've got that like
Yeah.
new armor and shit. I'm like rolling.
Well, I know I can't wear armor, so I know I'm naked, but I'm definitely bringing the flail because that's badass.
You're strong enough. You can bring all your weapons.
Oh,
I'm
then
bringing,
bringing
everything. I'm
everything.
bringing the
Yeah.
whole thing because I'm assuming we're gonna see some shit and we're not gonna want to come back to the inn
If
to
I
get
don't
our
have armor or
things.
anything, how do I carry all of
Well,
that? Is it just like dangling on me?
You're buff.
The wizard's tower is super close. It's only like 20 minutes.
Oh,
away.
okay.
I was
It's
like-
literally you
Yeah.
guys walk out of.
Okay, but what if
and
we
you can
walk
see
in and the
the
wizard's got the
stone's
fucking
throw.
hammer and he's like,
That's why
on
I'm
guard,
saying-
motherfuckers. And we're like, oh, we came here
Oh,
and
okay.
fucking
So I'm
speed
not
ass.
talking about
I have
that.
a-
I'm
I
talking
have a
about like
flail.
everyone has adventure packs, and those have like rations,
Weed.
water skins, tents. rolls. It's
yeah.
like 50 pounds of extra stuff.
Oh,
Do
I'm
you
bringing
wanna
all my
bring
shit.
that with you,
No,
or do you
no,
wanna-
no, no.
No,
Can
We're
I
just
carry-
bringing our weapons.
Can I carry everyone's shit since I'm buff?
Not that.
Interesting.
No.
Yeah, he just wants to know if we're bringing our overnight bag. Like, bitch, you bringing a toothbrush or what?
Like, no,
yeah,
I'm just bringing, like-
No.
yeah, no, we're
Yeah,
just
you
hopping
gotta go
down the
see the
street.
wizard, you-
Yeah, we're going to the
Zero
corner
overnight
store to
bag.
get a single cigarette from the Arabs.
Light
I'm not bringing a
weaponry.
toothbrush.
Yeah, straight up, just the normal. Probably just your wallet, the strap.
Yeah.
Bring the strap always.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
leave
and
the
you
house
can
without
carry
it.
in worlds like this. You can carry weapons with you everywhere.
Yeah, we're
unless
strapped.
you go into
Yeah.
like a palace or like some royalty place, they might ask you.
Well,
to
I
disarm,
conceal
but-
carry, so they wouldn't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
we grew up in an area
you're-
where the crack
you're,
dealers
like,
were like
pretty much-
dragons, so we
Oh.
keep swords on us. You know, like
Yeah. But you also are like pretty much naked, other than the loincloth. So
Yeah.
I'm sure that they'll figure out you're carrying
Right.
something.
like boy's got a hammer between his legs.
Literally.
Damn it, Christmas.
All right, so you guys gather your stuff and you guys kind of head over to the wizard's tower. You guys just takes about 15, 20 minutes as you guys are moving there. Why don't you guys all give me a perception check? So it's roll the d20.
Perception check. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's the D20?
It's the biggest one,
The biggest one.
Yeah, the manyest sides to it.
the miniest.
I got a 5, and I feel like that's bad.
I got a 10.
Of course.
10.
Yep.
Yeah, just give her a
The big.
check.
Try not to throw it too much.
Yeah, it's the one that looks the most spherical.
I got 12s.
Damn.
So,
12.
12 plus your perception. On there should be a perception.
Plus 1.
So
So I got 13.
I got a 7.
7, 10, 5, 12. Okay, so Riker, as you guys are kind of moving through,
No, mine's +4.
okay, so you have
I have 9.
9. Okay, so Riker, you're the only one that sees this. So
Okay.
as you're moving through the crowd, everyone's just kind of focused on heading to this tower, and you can see this huge mystical tower in the distance, and it begins to get closer and closer. But as you're moving
He's
through
like, damn,
this
that's
crowd,
mystical.
you kind of get that sense that like someone is like watching you, and you kind of like look around for a second, and you see this small kinku. Kinkus are like
Like those Korean streamers that are like, we're like, no, they're speaking English. Like, it's just,
they're like bird people. So this one in
Uh-oh.
particular
Okay.
is like it looks like a crow, and it's
Small?
very small. It's like about that tall.
Shouldn't eat it.
And it's kind of like watching you guys as you guys are moving, and it catches you looking at him, and it kind of looks around, and then kind of bolts off into an alley. And so that's what you see. So
Okay.
you're the way it works is you're the only one that sees this. They don't have any clue.
And I
unless you
can't
choo-
talk, so we're fucked.
Unless
Janelle,
you
get inside
choose
its
to
head and
tell
make
them.
it come back.
You can talk.
Oh,
You might
Why are
not
your
know
headphones?
how to read.
Nobody gave me anything.
They're
right behind
couch
you.
behind you. Janelle, you can get inside the head of animals, and
Didn't it already run off?
yeah, but you can be like, caw.
We still,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
we still don't know it's there. Riker's
Yeah,
the only one
Riker's
that
the
knows.
only
oh,
So
right.
Riker would have to tell you guys, yeah. Do you tell them that you saw anything, or what do you do?
Oh, I let the crew know for sure.
You're like, bird is sketchy,
I'm
dude.
like, yo, someone's scoping us out.
Yeah.
Some shit's going down off there.
Okay.
And I gotta tell them about the tower too, because there could be some cool shit in there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's the tower you guys are headed to. You've never been there.
Oh, so
but
that's the
they've
Wizard
been there.
Tower?
It's the Wizard's
Okay,
Tower.
so
yeah,
the-
it's right on
I'm
the
like,
dock.
yo,
So-
guys,
Whoa,
there's a
look
tower.
at the tower. We're like,
And
yeah, it's
that's where we're going.
He's like taking pictures. We're like,
But
let's go.
here, we need to
Well, I
find
mean, you are barbarian, so maybe you're not in the city
He's
a
like,
lot.
wow,
so.
that tower's fucking amazing.
Like, dude, put your shirt on.
Come on, Robbie.
All right, so he lets you guys know. Do you guys just keep going to the tower? Or what do you guys do?
Would you want to? Can we catch the crowd? Can we like caca?
Do we wait?
I
what's-
feel like that's like
You're like, come back.
Is it's a dark alley, you said? Or is it just
yeah.
an alley?
Yeah, it's pretty dark alley.
Okay, so
Rapey,
can I go to
rapey
the end of the alley and use my dark vision?
Sure.
Guys,
Yeah.
I have 120 feet on that, so
Right.
you can kind of
Yeah, so
see
you
in.
look in. I mean, it's pretty early in the morning, so there's tons of light. It's just the side of the
okay.
buildings are casting shadows. And you look in there, pretty far down, though. Probably, like, already a block or almost block or two down. You kind of see a little figure, and he kind of darts off. So you don't exactly know where he went.
yeah. Oh, stupid.
He's at Blanchett.
I was just wondering if he was still there or if
He's
he's
at Blanchett.
I'm just wasting time on a curious crow boy. Like,
That was-
At least
it was
4
right
people in
let's
the world got
fucking
that joke.
go, guys.
And they're all right.
Yeah, they're all here. Look, Kevin will be like, dude.
He said Blanchett.
He said Blanchett.
Yeah, we can just go to the tower.
Yeah,
it's
like,
fine.
come on.
Okay, fine.
You
don't
guys
just-
are wasting.
I'm just saying that when we
time.
talked to that turtle,
Telepathically
when we
talk
stopped
to
and we
it.
talked to the fucking turtle,
Yeah.
it yielded a lot of cool things.
Great things. And
Remember
we made a
got
turtle
like a
friend.
treasure.
Are any of you
Turtle.
super
I can.
fast?
We both
Chase?
can like talk. Can I like
Why
communicate
is
with animals?
Hey, why
Yeah,
is
you
Crow
have
Boy
ideas.
running when he's like? a
Okay, so he
crow?
fucking tells me about the crow. I'm very interested in the crow, and I can talk to
they're-
crows.
They're
So
kinkus. Kinkus are like humanoids. So they have legs and they have arms.
like birds.
Does he
They
have
look
wings?
Like birds.
Mm-hmm.
I can look one up and I can show you exactly what he looks
they
like.
would have just the
Okay,
most bizarre
because if he
Twitter
has
feeds.
wings,
Just
why is
pictures
he
of
running
seeds.
from us? If he can fly.
Oh, he saw me look at
Kinkus
him. He's
usually
like, "Fuck,
can't
that
fly.
guy's
Oh,
Because they're
okay.
larger. They don't have like giant wings. They just
Okay.
have smaller wings. Yeah.
Okay.
like
Going through the
chicken.
drive-through. Large seed, please.
Yeah, so we can head to the.
Yeah.
Okay,
tower.
these motherfuckers going to the tower. I'm gonna go find this crow. I can talk to
Wait, we
animals.
can split up.
No, he's ran away from us. Like he
Yeah.
ran away and
I'm
ran out of our
running into the darkness, speaking crow speak.
vision. Dude, that doesn't-
That's what they look like.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, don't you
Yeah,
can't
see,
no,
I would
leave
be
that
see.
fucker alone.
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm uncomfortable with something like that scoping us out.
Yeah, so I see him and I'm like, later, dude, and then I go with
okay,
them.
You're
now.
sitting at
That's your
home.
new
Let's
thing.
let's
Sorry
let's
about
put this into perspective. You're chilling at home. You see that thing
And I
like
gave you a
looking
ton of
at you
healing
through your
spells.
window.
You
Are
have
you
a
gonna like
healing
go
ward,
confront
heal-
the thing? You're just gonna
heal
let it go
light
about its
wounds.
business. What if it's calling all his crow friends?
If it,
Or he could be luring us into a trap.
yeah,
Or it
Okay.
could be the wizard's little like
But-
fucking.
like it's
Guys,
running from
We also
us.
have
I am
something called
super
guidance, and that guidance, and it'll give a +4 to the people you put it on all their rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, or D1D4.
Well, whatever.
Just
Whatever.
like before the roll happens, I'm like, I'm gonna put guidance on
So you
this
put it
roll,
on
The
everyone,
wizard.
and you have a concentration. So you have to hold the concentration on everyone. So you're
which takes me out.
way
of,
more of a support character than a.
Okay, it takes me out of the fight essentially. Okay.
Because if someone hits you, then you have to do a concentration check to see if you come out of concentration.
Okay.
So you want to kind of stay a little bit further back.
Okay.
So what do you guys do? You guys kind of talking about? Want to go to the wizard?
Okay, fine. Fuck the
All
crow.
right, we'll
they
go
don't.
to the wizard.
They don't care
We're
about
right
the
at the
if
door.
That, if
We're
that
like-
crow,
we're like
if
right
that crow
there.
comes back to
Wizard.
fuck us, I hope it gets you first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys get to the door of the wizard's tower, and just like before, the tower's very like it's not even that big, and then you guys kind of open it. It opens up into a very large room. Obviously, it's some kind of magical thing going on there. Tons of bottles and scrolls all lined out for sale, and you can immediately see the wizard in the back talking to what looks like a goblin. The goblin and him are having just basic conversation about some transaction that they're having. He picks up some bottles and kind of walks by you guys. Just a little tiny goblin guy. Kind of looks up at you guys and continues on his way out. At that moment, the wizard sees you and he kind of ushers you guys to come, and he makes his way to the door and shuts it and locks it and kind of goes, "Oh, my friends, you got my message, I'm assuming?"
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What's up?
Yeah.
Is it a mace or is it a
Yeah.
hammer?
Read it.
Why
No, we just missed you.
The fuck even is it?
It's a hammer.
All right, so it is a war hammer. over
Okay.
there, okay. From
So you
here
took all
out.
the spikes off it.
Yeah, took
That's-
all the
That's what
spikes
you're telling
off.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes, "Well, follow me to my back room, and we can go over the details of this." You kind of see him go into this back room with a bunch of like kind of curtains instead of not like bead door, but almost like a bead door.
Yeah, we're like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, he smokes weed.
Yeah, so you can
For sure smokes weed. We're gonna get up. He's gonna like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
load a fat bowl and tell you about this mace.
Yeah.
Hobbit
It's a
axe.
hammer.
It's a fucking
Warhammer.
bow and arrow. Whatever.
Warhammer.
The fucking.
So he goes back there. You guys can kind of see the sheets of cloth kind of move back and forth, and it kind of just looks like a storage room back there as he goes back there. Do you guys follow him in? Who goes in first?
That would be rude. Or he wants it. He's telling
Yeah,
us.
so you guys
Oh yeah,
follow.
I just plow and move the fucking sheet right out of the way,
Yeah.
burst in the
Okay.
door.
Okay. What's that noise?
That was
Chino.
It's like our dog dying.
No, he's really upset that we're all in here.
He wants to be on the podcast.
He
Yeah.
just wants to hump me.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, you guys go into this warehouse kind of looking area or like storage area. But as you pass through, it almost has that same feeling as when you first come into the main part of the room. As soon as you come in, it's no longer a storehouse. You're almost like in a different
It's
room.
like where the porn DVDs are kept. It's like there's beads you walk through, and
Yeah,
I would like to
100%.
see some weed plants. Wizard weed? Like
Wizard
the,
weed.
like,
dude, yeah.
yeah. Because he could be like the plug as well as
Yeah.
character
Yeah.
that we talk to.
Like cursed weed.
Cursed weed.
Dude,
Yeah.
many visions.
Many visions. So this opens up into what looks like a huge library. Kind of imagine.
Oh, I've never
this
been to a
old
library.
school
I can't fucking
library.
read,
It's a
dude.
giant circle.
Yeah, neither can I.
So you've
Okay,
probably never.
so-
Yeah, neither
so
one of you.
We
We're like, what
we're
are
hanging-
these?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're hanging
These
out,
are weird rocks.
grunting back and
Yeah.
forth to each other.
Yeah. I'm like, I can turn into a bear. And
With,
Chewing on one.
With a couple of those ladders that kind of
oh
go
yeah.
across. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah. I immediately get and I start riding one, and I'm doing the scene from the Beauty and the Beast,
Okay.
and everyone's like, "What?"
Beast.
So he kind of ushers you guys over to. He's got kind of a table set up with some chairs. You can see that the Warhammer is sitting on this table. But one thing that kind of stands out to you guys, it looks like he's kind of encased it in some kind of iron chest it's sitting in now, with it open. Pretty long. I mean, this Warhammer is like a two-handed Warhammer. It's
So it's
pretty
mine.
big ass.
We might need to give this to Riker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dibs.
We need to give it to Riker.
So
It's
he
Rob.
has you guys come over, and he goes, he's like, I've been prowling through my books trying to figure out what exactly this Warhammer is. But
Turns out it's a
nothing,
mace.
nothing has helped me at all. And
I've never pricked my finger on a hammer, so I figured.
yeah, this must be something else. So he says like, God, you guys just keep. You made it like 10 feet in this game.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop.
Fine. I keep losing track of where I'm at. So he's like, you know,
It's a hammer.
I feel like I might have a lead here, but I'll have to have you guys go to this location and see if possibly there's more information about this hammer. But there's also another troubling something that's going on to the north. I can feel some kind of dark presence beginning to like fester.
It's that fucking crow.
He says, it's up to you. I can pay you handsomely if you would go check out what is going up to the north. It would probably be about a week and a half's trip. I can also loan you money for part of the reward so that you can buy mounts if you would like.
Can I just ride Josh if he's a bear?
Ooh, I could turn into a really
I'll
big
get you a
horse.
fucking set
Like-
of armor.
Clifford the
Turn
Big
into
Red Horse.
Normal stuff,
I thought that.
Oh,
like a normal bear.
because
A
Clifford the
normal
Big Red Horse would have been so OP right now. We're like, no problem, we'll just step over this canyon and we're here, guys. Like, damn, that's a big red horse.
Or I can give you the information to the location.
Just the biggest vagina. You're like, why is it
Stop.
a female
Can we
horse?
please continue?
It's a sky pussy. Okay.
I can. Jesus Christ. I can give you a location of this old school that used to be to the northeast. It should give us some light on what exactly this Warhammer is.
And that is different than the thing that we're investigating in the north. One's north.
North is really far, so you would go through
He's talking about
actually
something.
2 cities. So you'd go through like a town, actually not 2 cities. You go through a town. It's called Raildale, and then from there it would be another 4 days to the other city that you're going to investigate. And
What's the town called?
the one you're going to?
You said Raildale.
Raildale.
Is that like an Appalachian porn title?
No, it's,
Yeah.
it's where they farm all the coke.
Okay.
And do the
There is
mounts
actually a really hardcore drug in this world. It's called
crush up fairies, snort the
it's
fairy
called gem
dust?
dust.
Oh.
Gem dust.
Yeah, and it's made by dragons. So
So I was not far off when I said that drug dealers where we grew up
Yeah,
were
Wait,
literal dragons.
Made
Wow.
by dragons. as
Dragons
in
are making meth in
dragons
this.
are making it, or
I
that it's like
really
you're
like where this is
smoking
going.
dragons.
As like a world that there's just like cracked out lizards flying around.
Yeah.
Like, you want to buy some meth? You're like, no, I'm okay. He's like, I'm gonna destroy your family with fire. You're like, dude, these guys are like out of pocket. Like we need to deal with them.
Do the mounts allow us to travel to the far place faster?
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so it'll take
horses, yeah.
half
The
the
long
time.
ways?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we should kind of go by the books with this one. Let's get the horses. Let's go to the school he's talking about, and we'll make our way to the eventual far north thing.
So
I
it'll
would
be
like- yeah,
So
I
we
wanna
might need
go
the hammer.
north
it'll be
'cause I want some
different
Skrilla.
directions. Sorry, it's west, so it's due west, or you would have to go up to. Actually, I said it wrong.
So he wants us to do one or the other immediately.
Yeah.
I vote
So
we
either go north
So
or go
either
investigate about
north
the hammer.
or investigate the hammer. So you either go due west, not east. It's like literally straight across west, but pretty far. It's
And we can't
probably-
persuade him to maybe go investigate about the hammer for us. We'll take a reduced fee.
He's too old.
He's too old to make
Yeah.
that trip.
Why
Yeah.
can't he?
He won't charge
keep
you.
the
He's not going to
hammer?
give you or charge you anything to give you the information to go to this location where it's an old school that he found books. Possibly there used to be a school of magic there. You can either go there. He's not going to give you anything. It's just
Right.
information to probably find out what the hammer is. Or you can go north.
Is the
and
north-
he will loan you gold.
Now, is it time sensitive though? Like, do we have time to go to the school, come back, then go
no,
north?
probably not.
He's like, no, there's
Okay.
like demons growing.
Yeah.
It's either one or the other.
I say we just go
it's
north.
not Raildale. It's Raynarn is the town you would go through, and then
Okay.
you would end up going up to the town of Farrell. Yeah,
Well, you know what I say.
Farrell.
Regulators. Dude, just mount up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's get some fucking horses and go.
Yeah,
Count.
yeah, we should go. We should go. Definitely go north because we're all broke, and he's
Yeah,
gonna give
we're
us
going
money.
through like multiple towns. We'll
Like-
grab like little like
Yeah.
things on the
Go
way.
get wet.
Yeah.
Get
That's
some
how
granola, fruit snacks in one of the
all
towns.
You eat them too
successful
fast.
Plans start
You
out with
savor
capital.
them.
We got to go get some capital
Right.
and then ball out.
Yeah, fuck the
Right.
Warhammer.
Yeah.
Ball, get a grill. I'm
we
gonna
could
get a
probably,
grill.
We could probably buy a better Warhammer.
Well,
If
Maybe,
we
we
go
don't
Well,
know.
I don't know.
he
This might
put
be
it,
like
he put it in a steel box.
yeah. He's like
Iron, I thought.
He's a wizard,
Iron,
and he
yeah.
and he put it
And,
in.
hey,
a box.
if he's a wizard, I know he's old, but shouldn't wizards be able to teleport? Shouldn't he not just like?
Can he
So
hook us up
actually,
with
that
a
is
zoop
that is a spell you can get. But the
Okay.
way teleportation works
fast travel.
is you have locations. So technically, I mean, you could give me a roll, or I could just tell you. I'll just tell you. He has like a teleportation, like fucking, like signia on the
Okay.
ground. So he could teleport there. I don't think any of you guys can learn that spell. Maybe you. I'll
I
have to
think-
look it up if you have teleportation. He also might be able to teach it to you, which then could ground you to this location. Meaning, if you found another one, you could teleport
Oh,
from there
yeah.
back to the
Gotcha. There has
Gotcha.
to be something on the receiving end
Yeah.
for us to use
Right,
that
exactly.
ability.
You
like
have
that
to
Overwatch
know
character.
both locations. Yep.
It's like that Overwatch character, right?
No,
Got like
it's
that.
actually nothing like
Sombra.
that.
Yeah.
But we're agreed we're going north, right?
Yeah.
yeah. I guess it is kind of like Sombra in a way.
like, yeah,
In a way,
yeah,
you have to have two locations.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotcha.
But we're going north,
so
right?
If so you guys
Going
decide
north.
to go north. And you
We're
tell
getting
him that-
horses. He's giving us horses. We're paying for horses.
He's
so
giving us money to
he
buy
said
horses.
that he's going to offer you guys quite a bit of gold. He's going to offer you guys 800 gold to do this. And he's going
Okay.
to front
Talking
you
about, baby.
guys 300 gold
Some
to
horses,
go buy horses.
and
Okay.
a fat sack and hit the road.
Right.
Well, to go buy mounts.
How much
So-
is the average mount? would you say?
He doesn't know. He's just a fucking wizard.
Yeah,
so
he's like, "I don't have my
he
horses."
tells you to go check out the stables by the port. There is a guy there. Let me find his name real quick. There is a stable master there named Mick, and he can kind of help you out with figuring out exactly what's going to be the best thing for you guys.
All right, let's haul ass over to Mick. We're wasting time, dude. Valuable daylight.
Are you talking to
got
us
the
about
Hey,
wasting
quick question.
yeah.
Quit getting sidetracked.
All of a sudden.
I rush out
we
the
don't
door.
have
Yeah.
time.
What if we only get like 3 horses? I just ride with you,
That's weird.
and
We're
we'll
not
save the
in
money.
a relationship.
No,
in
I'm
this
just
game.
saying, like, what's up?
Yeah.
And
Why don't you ride with
everyone-
Riker?
There's some
Well, I wanna
games
ride with
that
you.
I'm riding Josh.
some
I don't want
games
to ride
where
with this
other
stinky
people
orc
end
who
up
can't
Hold the
read.
fuck up. Did
He
you just
can't-
assume my sexuality in the game?
Oh shit!
How do you know that I'm not like
Or his gender?
trying to fuck the wizard?
I'm just trying to save us money. Instead of buying 4
I'm into
horses,
old,
we
white,
could buy
bearded
3 and
dudes.
save the money and use the
Yeah,
money.
if Josh can turn into a bear, I don't see why he should get a horse.
Can I
Yeah.
turn into a horse?
I mean, you guys do whatever you want. You can turn into a horse.
Okay,
I'm
Right
horse.
now,
yeah.
right
Horse,
now,
waste
you
of
can
money.
only turn
Oh,
into
so
things that
We
you
could get 2
have
horses.
seen.
Someone ride Josh.
I'll
To
ride
later on, I
Josh.
think
Oh, I don't
you
have to
can-
like touch the thing.
No. You just know, like, you know what a horse looks like. You know what a,
Yeah, you're
so,
like I've been around some horses. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Is that gonna cause me to be super exhausted when I get there? I'm like, hey guys, I ran here.
yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'm not turning into a fucking horse.
Yeah, dude. Let's just
Yeah,
What
You'll
if?
be-
Hold up. Hold the phone. Let's save some money. I turn into Johnny Depp's portrayal of that one lizard.
Rango.
Rango. I turn into Rango just for the journey to the next town.
So,
But then I will
instead
have
of
no
taking
horse,
a
though.
week and a half, it'll take you like 30 years. 'Cause
No,
you're
I'm
this
gonna.
big
No, they're
walking?
gonna put me. No. They're putting me in the satchel of the
Oh,
horse.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yes.
guess you could do that. So I don't know. We'll have to look it up. I think you can only sustain it for so long. You can't.
Okay, never mind.
be at
I'm just gonna
24
get a
hours.
horse.
Yeah, horse. Let's go.
We're at the
Okay.
horse
We're
rental
going
place.
north.
Like, buddy, you
We
need
gotta
4
go
or
to the
3. What are you doing here?
Okay. And there, you find a gnome, and his name is Mick, and he's kind of walking around yelling at all these different people. You kind of come up to him and tell him, "What do you guys say?"
Well, I'm a gnome, so
Yeah,
I'm like,
Dylan
"What's up,
talks
dog?"
to him.
Yeah,
He's
what's
like,
up,
"What's
dog?
And then
What's up, brother?"
I'm like, "I need some horses, but you seem a little pissed off. I don't want that energy in my horse. What's wrong
Yeah,
with you?"
give me some chill horses.
Like,
we don't
what
want
are
to
you,
get bucked
what are you
off.
yelling at, huffing and puffing about?
We're here to do
He
business.
goes, "Oh, I'm just getting my stable hands moving around here," and he just begins to start yelling at these different orcs that are walking around carrying bales of hay and.
So my
Riker
peop- my
takes
people,
offense.
yes.
Yeah,
So
there's
your
some
people.
tension. There's some tension here because we're with an orc and a what are
Yeah.
you fucking
A
A gnome.
A gnome.
So then it's gonna cause some tension between me and
Right
Dylan,
now, you
'cause
guys are.
I'm like,
Riker's like, "Are you gonna say something?" Dude? Because we were listening to rap in the car on the way here, and then you get here, and this guy drops the hard R, and you don't say a thing. It's suspect,
Yeah.
Dylan.
So he goes, what are you looking for?
Well, I'm in a stable, so horses.
Well, sorry.
He's like
about
the
that.
kind you
Kind of looks you up.
ride,
He
or
looks you
what?
up and down. He goes, "Oh, I thought you might have been looking for something more fancy." So yeah, I mean, I guess we have just regular horses over here.
Oh,
Well, okay,
What-
and I interject. I'm like,
Oh, shit,
all right, you little fucks.
Dylan.
Can I ride a tiger? Is that what you're offering me? Like,
ask
what's
him
more
about the
fancy than a
special
horse?
horses.
Yeah, no.
What
he
is
goes,
that?
"Well,
Special horses.
what kind of gold do you have?"
Unlimited. What's the fanciest ride you have? They'll get me there fast. Can I? Hold on, we're bargaining. Can I save time by? Do you have something? Do you have like a rocket horse? Like, what are we talking here?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right. So then, just 3 nice, calm
He goes,
horses.
"Why don't you follow me this way?
Okay,
and I'll
that's
show
weird.
you what I have." So you kind of follow him over to the back end of the stables, and he goes through just a regular wood, but behind that is like an iron door, and he kind of unlocks the lock, unlocks the lock, unlocks the lock, unlocks the lock.
Some good
And
shit
it opens
back there,
up,
dude.
and he's got 2 orcs that are kind of following with him.
Mm-hmm.
You guys kind of look at the 2 orcs. Are all you guys following this guy?
Probably
I
a
for
good
sure
idea.
am because he's treating my orc friends like shit. I'm
Right.
just keeping an eye on him.
Yeah, Janelle.
I'm not. I'm like
Janelle stays in the.
I'm like picking herbs out front.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
she's
you're picking
watching the
Norms. He goes. You see the 2 orcs thing. What you can tell is they're both carrying these long quarterstaffs, is what they look like at first, and at the end they've got these 2 giant, like almost like collar hooks on them.
Okay.
And you guys kind of step into this room, and it's just got metal stable after metal stable, and you can hear these things running and smashing up against them. You kind of move in, and you're kind of standing at the door, and he kind of turns around, and he's like, "Are you coming in, or you guys decided to change your mind.
No, all three of us walk in. Like, what
Okay.
the- it could be
So
me.
you guys walk in, and he goes, I've got these creatures here. Right away, you guys can kind of tell these stables are like 3 times the size of a horse stable. They're fucking huge. You kind of peer in, and what you see inside of the stables are, give me, I think actually you give me a survival check. The
Me?
druid and the barbarian.
What
Which
roll?
one's it?
Survival.
D.
So D20.
This one?
D20.
Yep. And then look at your list where it says skills and find survival or nature.
So I've got +3 to survival and -1 to nature.
So whatever one you want to use.
0 nature. Okay, so
I'm
plus 4,
definitely-
Either
four
one
to
of those.
survival.
Use,
I'm going survival.
okay, so roll it and then add that.
18 with everything.
I rolled a 6 and I got a +3, so I got 9.
9. Okay, so Josh, you know these creatures as Lexars. They are fucking huge ass, almost like lions, but instead of manes, they have like quills that go back. And
Yeah,
their
we're getting
skin have a bunch of like quills that come up, mixed in with like fur and stuff. They are fucking huge. They could probably fit like
We'll
3
take
of
4.
you guys on there.
We'll take 4.
We'll take 4.
Can I get mine in black?
Yeah.
I like mine in pink flamingo.
So he tells
We can
you
fit like 4 of us on one of them.
3. You can fit 3.
Okay, so
You
we
guys
need 2.
overtalk- You over talked me. You're like,
Okay,
let's
sorry.
get 4. Let's get
My bad. I jumped the gun.
We don't need
I
4
got so
G-Wagons,
excited.
Riker.
Each needs to ride one.
Again,
we have our 2
Riker,
hoes with
such
us.
an orc. He's like, let's get 4 of them in gold. I'm like, Riker,
Yeah, 4
Hell.
gold.
like,
You're the person that Wizards of the Coast is talking about. Remember last time I was talking about how they're
oh
changing?
yeah.
So I'll make it real quick, just because it's D&D related. So the whole Black Lives Matter thing happened, and Wizard of the Coast responded by going, "We're going to change how orcs and black elves, like Drow, are like how they're looked at
Yeah.
in D&D." And then all these black people on Reddit are
Like, wait, are you saying that we're
fuck?
like Wizards of the Coast just outs
my-
himself?
Oh
Like,
my
hey,
god.
we like
Yeah.
orc music. You're like, what are you talking about, dude?
That is so fucked
Oh,
up.
it's so awesome.
You played yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
dude.
So,
Literally stepped
he goes,
on a
well,
shovel.
since you have unlimited gold, we're looking at about 800 per.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you want 4 of them? Like they're
Hold
gonna
on.
be
So
pricey.
we have $800. Is what?
No.
We have
No,
300.
we
We have 300 because he
We-
fronted us. We're
You
gonna
guys
get
have actually
we
a lot of gold.
We have
What-
668 gold.
But what did we get
with what
fronted
he
from
gave
them?
us.
we can
Yes.
afford one
That's with the $300 loan.
and have no money.
We could get
maybe.
1 and a horse. Are they the same speed as a horse?
No, they're way
Slower.
faster, and they don't
Way
exhaust.
faster.
They don't exhaust. So you guys can just
Okay,
non-stop
how
run.
about this? How about
I turn into Rango again.
Yes.
You
3.
can't turn into this thing, by the way.
No, I turn into Rango again.
how about can 2 of
You're
us?
not there.
You're not there.
You're out picking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucking
Oh,
picking
it's like
nerds.
you're
Yeah,
not-
I'm a
you're not
witch. You're like,
involved.
fucking whatever.
Dude, they're gonna
Cool.
save your fucking dumbass life.
Yeah, too bad you're like a fucking archer who like thinks she's a wizard. I'm like, go pick your fucking lavender. We're gonna go look at like spiked out G wagons.
Okay, then make
We're
your
gonna take
decision.
like 7% interest on this tiger. thing.
Yeah. Fucking A, we are.
Make your decision. It's getting
Yeah, we're in
warm.
here working on predatory loans. So
Okay,
you
so we have
relax.
It's
so
getting
we don't even
warm.
have enough to buy one. They're
No.
$800.
No, we're in the Mercedes dealership. Like, what are we doing? Like,
I work at Wendy's.
yeah, exactly. Like, what are we doing? This is like 4 years of
So how
slavery.
much are the horses? Because let's just get the fuck
Yeah,
out of
holy
here.
fuck.
God damn it.
So
We want the horses. We don't want the
I'm
sex
fucking
horses. We want
saddles.
the
I'm
regular.
fucking
Yeah,
pissed.
saddles. Let you ride.
All that you're looking at probably about 50 a piece.
Oh,
dude.
fucking out the
Yeah.
door.
For,
I can get 2 like roller skates at that price,
Yeah.
like, and just like stand up on one on each foot,
So we're doing 4.
straight gallivanting on motherfuckers.
Four
Like,
horses.
4 horses. Yeah.
So
all,
horses.
all the bells and
200.
whistles.
Yep.
All the bells and whistles.
all the
Yep,
bells
and
and
they'll
whistles.
pack,
Actually, take the bells off of mine because that's fucking annoying.
Okay.
I don't want bells
I
or
don't-
whistles. Actually, take the whistles off my
Yeah,
horse.
I don't
too.
really need a
whistle out of its
whistle
mouth.
on my
Dylan's got the horse whistle still. He's like, "You're like, dude, why did you get the bell and whistle package
Can I get
for
mine?
your fucking horse? It was $50 out the door. You're like, but I want whistles. You're like, okay, give him his fucking whistles so we can go.
Okay.
Okay.
Get my
So he goes, well, you can pick them up in the morning. They're not going to be ready until then.
The fuck are you making horses?
No, they have to get them ready. They have to.
I could get that thing ready.
I can
quicker
get
than
them
that.
ready. I'm gonna go up to the horse and be like, "Hey, get ready." You know what I mean? They're not
they
like,
have to
"I
get
gotta
new
wash my
horseshoes on
hair."
'em.
You're like, "What is this horse?"
They're going to put new horseshoes on them so that way they can make your journey. Otherwise, they're
Nice.
probably going to fucking die halfway.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
a week and a half.
You just made it sound like, well, the horse has to go to the bathroom for 15 minutes and
Yeah.
listen to My Chemical Romance and tease its hair. Like, let's go. Let's
I
go.
would-
They said 6 o'clock reservations.
That's
It's
my
5:54.
horse. Whichever horse is
Yeah.
doing that, that's my
Yeah.
horse.
Scene horse, dude. Rob Dyrdek on a
Yeah.
scene horse.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Okay,
I have,
Rikers.
like, my
Rikers has like
horseshoes.
The black
I
hair.
would
that's
like,
off the
yeah.
side.
Rikers has like a very scene
And
cut.
Versace horseshoes.
Imitation
Oh,
Versace, like Hot Topic Versace.
Say
Yeah.
you can put probably better horseshoes on it for like an extra 10 gold.
Like Heelys.
Heelys, dude. Horses on Heelys, dude. With scene hair, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody please draw that.
dude. A horse on Heelys, dude.
Just Riker hardstyling in front of a fucking horse with roller skates on.
About to pull up.
Yeah, about to pull up on your bitch, dude.
He says you'll have them ready about 8 in the morning.
Okay, so we
So
just gotta
he
go
said
crash.
it's
Just we gotta like
It's
it's
still
like
like
Christmas Eve for
morning
us.
though, isn't it? It's like afternoon.
Yeah, it's not even that late. It's like
Fuck.
10.
We just like go eat horse meat and sleep or something, right? Or
Go back to the inn,
Is there
smoke a
anything you
couple
guys
more
need?
bowls.
Any supplies?
I
any
don't think
healing potions.
so.
Any...
Does
we
it tell me
should-
what I have in my pack? I have a disguise kit.
I feel like
Can I
there was
dress up like
something we
Josh?
had to go do. Oh, we have that mirror, right?
Or wait,
That
no,
is
I
back
want to
at
dress
the-
up like Dylan. He's a gnome, and I'm a barbarian, so that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, the what?
That mirror?
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
So as far as like
That's a big
potential
ass
to
fucking mirror.
yeah, that's like it takes 2 hands and I'm carrying. it. I
No,
can't
what I'm
use a
saying
weapon.
is like we're like not doing anything right now.
That's
right?
for if we encounter like a straight like if we find Satan.
Okay.
Because it's like one of those things where like, you know, if it gazes into the mirror, it'll be
Oh,
trapped
like,
into
yeah,
it. Yeah,
Also,
it's like,
it's one of those things like you have to plan out to bring.
Right.
If you guys are bringing it with you on this adventure, then you have to say I'm bringing it, and then make rules so you don't like break it.
right.
I mean, it's
Oh.
This would
it's
be like
what it was. It's
we
like
go
a
to
5 or 6
Mordor.
foot tall.
Yeah, you get to the top of the mountain and you find a dragon. And you're like, 1 second. Then we go get the mirror and come back. That's how that works.
Got it.
I knew we should have brought that fucking mirror.
We
Press.
should-
Oh wait, no, we're good. No, actually, never mind.
They found a mirror, which is like crazy because it's just a random card that I pulled, and I think it like sucks anyone's soul out of their body. or
Yeah,
something.
it's just like if you we have like a
wanna hang
nuke.
out.
We have like a nuke at home.
That's pretty
We're
dumb.
like, I'll go get the heater. Like, just watch your mouth, like
Keep the
gargoyle
chopper in
person.
the,
Like,
keep the chopper in the
yeah,
Healy
dude,
horse.
that's fucking the chopper's back at the house, dude, and I got dudes that'll go grab it for me. Okay, so dude, I'm saying we go home and like straight like shoot up so that we wake up and it's the next day already. Like fast
Smoke it,
travel
yeah.
to sleep.
Go back to the hotel, smoke a blunt, pass
Yeah,
out.
we go chill. We're like
wake
we've
up.
just been like we went out slaying.
Go
and
get our
plundering. Do we need any
horses.
potions? How much of this shit can we carry? Can we carry a bunch of bullshit?
You also will have your horses.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we mob over to like the fucking apothecary shop or wherever the fuck you go to get all this. Like the Walmart version of In the Realm. Like I don't want to
Well,
go
so
to
you would
Wizard for
know, you
potions,
would
and I
have
don't
to
want to go
ask
here for
someone.
herbs and
Yeah.
Or so you guys probably go back to the main town center.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're at the Wizards. Aren't we at the Wizards right now?
He doesn't sell that kind of
He
stuff.
doesn't know. I'm
sells,
trying to
like,
go to like
magical stuff.
the Emporium of everything because we
Like
need
the
like
Winco.
healing potions and maybe someone might get poisoned or like I don't know.
Yeah,
Fucking
okay.
So
For
you
sure.
have an ability
Yeah.
to take negative effects off of people too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do we really need then? Everyone's
Probably
got like
potions.
like
because
just
if you
healing?
go down, no one else has a way to heal themselves.
okay. So we need to go get like 3 healing potions for
a
sure.
piece?
No, like you each need to have one on you. I can heal
Okay. I will take a healing potion.
if I'm up.
Okay, so the way it works is you have to go find. Yeah, you
Like,
don't
Riker,
just
we're
say
in
it
the
out
bathroom.
loud in the air. Yeah, you don't say it out loud in the air and it shows up in your hand.
Yeah, we're in the restroom right now. Like,
Yeah.
chill.
Yeah, you
The
guys
small
are like
Asian turtle in stall 3 is like, what? What's happening? Like,
So you guys go to the town square, and give me a history check, all of you. Or
Is that
the
on the
3 of
20?
you, not you.
Not me? Yeah, I'm bad at history. I'm stupid.
Yep.
Dylan rolls.
It
20.
says
The
negative.
Holocaust never happened. You're like, Dylan, that's not how this works. Not a history revision.
12.
It's a check.
12s.
18, dude. Maybe it didn't happen. 18. Oh, plus what? What is it? Perception or intelligence?
It should be a history.
History.
Oh, history.
7.
Social studies.
Oh, 20.
Okay. So you remember, sometimes, I think I had said this in one of our games, sometimes if players don't remember places, I'll use that to try to jog your memory. So you remember there was that another Kinku that was standing outside of a place that looked like possibly like a apothecary kind of place. It was the chicken lady. She was out there like
Okay.
watering all these herbs and plants and stuff like that. So you guys kind of head that way. Everyone give me a perception check again.
Me too.
Everyone.
Actually,
17.
Riker, give me a perception check with advantage. So roll 2d20s. So roll that one,
20 again.
My first one's 16.
and then roll it again.
10.
Okay. What do you roll?
20.
Okay.
17.
20.
Damn.
You got a 16? Okay, so you guys kind of walk into the center of the town, and to describe it again, it's all these stores lined up all around a giant circle. There's no well in the center. It's kind of like almost like a setup area for possibly like a stage or something for like jousting, things like that. It's kind of a very open area.
Harm's
Tons
Way
and
is
tons of
coming.
people are moving around. One thing that you guys kind of notice is there's a lot more merchants and stuff walking around. And you kind of remember that you guys heard that within about a week from now, or so, it's probably more like a week and a half to 2 weeks actually, there is a big festival that's supposed to be happening. So everyone's kind of getting ready for that. It's like the yearly harvest festival. As you guys are kind of scanning across, one by one, all of you guys kind of, Kate catches eyes of in front of that library again. And in front of the library, you see the woman, the man, that tall elf. And at this time, you notice that you see that Kenku sitting over there.
Oh, is this the same library
talking.
Keegan tried to go into?
Oh, yeah, the
And they were
sketchy
like,
one,
"They're
right?
busy being sketchy." We're like,
Yep.
right.
Now there's like a bunch,
I've
a
got
bunch
red
more
eyes.
of
You're like,
sketchy
"Okay."
people involved in it now.
Yeah, but
so
now they're all outside. They're like, we just finished doing sketchy shit.
let's fucking walk right over there,
We
dude.
walk up, we're like, hey, guys.
I got some shit to say to the Kiku.
Yeah. You're like, hey. Yeah, so like everyone's racist against Riker, but secretly Riker also is really racist against one specific race, and it's bird people.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Holy
dude,
Raven.
Fucking
but he refuses
hate
to
them.
deal with it. He's just like, no, dude. Like, he's like, I fucking don't like him. I don't know why. Like,
So you guys kind of move over that way, and the really tall elf is kind of standing there with his
He's got
hands
good
behind his
view.
back, kind of talking to the woman and the man. And you kind of see the Kenku kind of catch that you guys are headed over this way, and kind of says something to him, and he kind of brushes it off, and the Kenku kind of goes behind him.
Fucking
The elf
cowards.
is
shit.
pretty tall. He's probably like good 7 feet tall, 7.5 feet tall. You guys can kind of tell right away that he is probably like a high elf, which aren't really seen a lot.
because they're just
Meaning-
smoking weed all the time? Or like,
No, they're just like really like pure.
They're like royal
pure.
elf?
Yeah, they're just like more of the first like generation.
Gotcha.
So like they're way more magical. They're more like they have that presence. They're like super
pure,
old.
Pure elf.
Pure, yeah.
Okay.
And he's kind of talking to these female and this male, and they kind of turn around and look at your guys' group, kind of approaching them. What do you guys say? What do you guys do?
Do you want me to talk first?
You're the one that wanted to do this.
You guys gonna have the guy, you're gonna have the guy with 8
I
intelligence.
want to be
talk.
like, yo,
Yeah,
Kinku,
he's like,
what the fuck
hey,
are you
I don't
looking
like
at,
bird
bro?
guy.
Yeah, I'm seriously. I want to
why
be
does he have
like,
a
why are you
boner?
staring at me, dude? What was the deal with the alleyway? That's what I want.
You're gonna get us slaughtered.
We're gonna
No,
get
I'm
killed
not,
by
dude.
high
I'm a
elves.
No, this is
fucking
gonna go
giant
So what do you
smoothly.
say? What do you say?
I'm gonna be like, yo, Kinku, what's your deal, dude? I
He
want
goes-
to know
So
why.
he
you
goes,
why
immediately
you-
are aggressive.
He goes,
yeah.
What's your deal? What's your deal, dude?
Oh no.
So Kenku's like repeat what people say, like
Oh,
birds.
that's gonna piss
But
me
they
off,
understand everything, but they just say back what
Yeah.
you said.
Dude. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm now getting
So
a little
give me
racist
it really
like him.
quick.
I'm like,
Really
oh,
quick.
I get it now.
Roll a d20 and add your intimidation.
Yeah, I'm starting
Oh,
to say shit like, okay, so they moved to our country and they won't learn our language. I'm starting to say things like this about the bird.
So I got a 15 plus 2. So I'm pretty intimidating.
Wow.
to this
Oh,
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
got a 17. So yeah, you see the Kenku kind of tremble a little bit behind.
Oh, you're
The
damn
elf
right he
kind of
did.
puts his hand down, and he kind of speaks out to you guys. He goes, he means no harm to you guys. He was acting under my guidance.
Okay, I'll be like, that's my bad.
We're like, anyways.
Well, like, what the fuck
Can we
do
just
you
ask,
want,
Yeah,
can we
dude?
just ask him like,
Uh,
so what was he watching us for?
Yeah,
Yes,
like, what
yes,
do you want?
my
What did
bad.
you
We're
hire
being
him for?
very
I
sketchy
didn't-
right now.
I didn't mean
Like,
to-
why was he looking at me?
Yeah.
We all want to know why he was looking at him.
I
He
didn't
goes,
like,
This guy's like,
well,
what the fuck?
he goes, I had heard about your group
oh my god.
killing the goblins up north.
Yeah, that
in
was
the
us.
cave.
I wasn't involved in that
saving-
any part of that. So
I don't know
so
these guys.
I want to know
Yeah,
what
I know.
I want to know what his
Whatever you
problem is with
heard.
me specifically.
Yeah.
Well, you are traveling with this group, correct?
Fair enough.
All right.
if he's-
Riker,
if he's
while
gonna-
Riker was away, he was in a far-right crow hate group.
I see that.
We just recently plucked him out of. He's kind of
You
detoxing
notice that
from
his hair is just starting to grow back.
Yeah, yeah, it's covering up some suspicious tattoos in his hairline. We're like, okay, buddy.
So he goes, you were the ones that saved Miss Joyce Bell?
Yep, that was
And he kind of ushers over you guys, kind of look over, and you can see that girl that you guys had saved. At this point, she is wearing super fancy, ornate breastplate that kind of comes up to here. It's got like a collar on it with like spikes and stuff. And she's wearing like this fancy white dress under it with under the tunic under the breastplate you can kind of see like a red top. Walking with her, give me another history check, all of you, and then
Except for me.
all of you,
Oh. How come I didn't do the first one?
because you would have known.
I got a 4.
Oh, because
Yeah, it was more of a memory thing to help these guys.
22.
Dan.
21.
I'm like a historian. I'm like, I know the history.
What'd you get?
I got 11
4.
minus 1, so 10.
Okay, so
Yeah,
the
I'm
two
like, just
of
let
you
me-
guys
Let me tell
can
you what happened.
recognize the gentleman standing next to her. So, it looks like some kind of bodyguard. He is in full plate mail from like toes up. He's got a helmet on. You can't even see his face. He's wearing just pure, no symbols, completely just shiny, almost silver
Drip.
king to it.
Yeah, he's dripping.
He is probably even standing a little taller than this elf. And you guys know these, whatever he is, as the Undying. And so what they are is, you guys don't even know what they are. There's just these people that were created for the Empire, which is where you guys are. And they're only ushered out to like very high level Imperial like people.
Bodyguard.
They're like
a
elite
gi-
bodyguards.
Yeah, it's the top of the tier bodyguard.
Okay.
Pretty much what it is like
The
a
Wild
fucking
Hunt,
space
almost.
marine being in a fantasy world.
Oh.
Like, it's just this huge fucking armored dude.
He's like
No
Jason
face.
X.
Jason
Yeah.
X, hell yeah.
Jason, is it the one where he's in space?
Yeah, dude.
Dude.
He falls on the fucking, like,
He beats those
Rib.
girls to get
yeah,
that.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, with
that
the sleeping
movie.
bag.
Oof.
Okay, so yeah, you guys kind of noticed that, and he goes, so I was looking to see if the rumors were true about your group, if you guys were capable of possibly maybe some people I'd be interested in working with.
Oh, we're them boys.
What do you need us to fuck up people if you got Jason X just big chilling in the back?
No, that's not
sipping-
him.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
That
he's
guy's
like,
walking
He's with
the
that
girl.
girl.
He's walking
Yeah.
with
he's
the
like,
girl.
she's
protecting
fucking a
that girl.
demon now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool, glad we saved her.
Yeah.
That guy looks like a fucking domino. Like, okay, so yeah, we're like, what's up, dude? What do you need? What do you need? We got shit to do tomorrow, but we can like tack it on.
He goes, well, I would like to maybe not talk about this in public.
Okay.
Would
Yeah,
you like
more-
to join me?
let's
Secret mission?
Let's fucking
Yeah.
go. Let's see your
got-
high,
you got
high elf
cheese and
crib.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got charcuterie platters for sure.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
He's like, the orc must stay here though.
Yeah.
No, I go everywhere.
So he opens the door and kind of like puts his hands up to
Into
let
the
you guys
library.
in. Into the library.
Into the library. Okay.
Oh,
I can't fucking read.
Yeah,
You guys-
he's
I
like,
hate
what is
these
this?
places.
Yeah, he's like, fucking crows and books and
Like
Shady
your
as shit
fancy,
happens.
fuck this place.
fancy pants book words.
He's like, I'm gonna uninstall this game.
So you guys kind of walk in and kind of stand there in the open bookstore, and it's pretty small. It's probably it kind of feels like that shoebox kind of bookstore.
Where it's just wall to
It's
wall.
just wall to wall to books, just piles of books. It's not as fancy as the Wizards, where everything's perfectly neat.
Right.
Behind a small counter, you kind of see this old man. He almost looks like, fucking way too old to be still working, and he's kind of moving around, shaking, putting books away. And the wizard or the elf kind of walks by him and goes to the back end and sits down at this table, and he kind of offers you guys to come sit with him. You guys
And
go?
well, I left that weird, awkward silence happen, and then we all in unison go, yes, and then we sit down.
Okay.
Just to change the vibe of the room so that he's like, okay. Like, it's just a little tension.
So, yeah, he sits down with you guys and he goes, do you know much about the people that run this city?
No, actually,
No.
nothing at all. Or should I do a roll history check? Do I know that? Am I privy to?
You guys probably wouldn't know that.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
more
no.
like this area.
We're like, no, dude, we're from like Compton.
Yeah. Fuck, I can't find my thing for my character names. Give me just like 2 seconds to find this. But he tells you, he goes, well, they're not good people. They've taken a lot from my people, and I'm looking to possibly take a very large sum from them. There's rumors that they're going to be leaving soon, and they have some products that are coming into town within about a month and a half. And I'm looking for possibly a group of people that can help me get those products before they get to them.
Perfect. We have
Yeah,
time for that.
I will rob the people for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. He's like, are there crows?
Yes.
He's like, you're not actually. It's 14. It's the year 14. You can't say the word crow anymore. Like that's they used that to. Yeah, that's a bad word now. The C word.
I like robbing bad people though.
What's the what?
It's
what,
months out.
What,
Months.
I know, but what do we get out of this? We need to figure
Yeah, I
out.
should figure
We're
out.
tentatively agreeing to like, yeah, we can probably.
Yeah,
probably help you
no,
out.
we could probably do
Depending-
that. You mean
we
kill
do
some
that.
people too?
For
Like, what do you-
price.
What are you offering in what is the scope? What's the scope of this project here?
So I'm offering quite a bit. I'm offering a lot of gold. Why don't you guys actually come with me and we can go over all the plans? He stands up and walks over to a bookshelf, an old school, moves a couple of books. He doesn't pull one down, but moves a couple. You can kind of see them kind of clump up together. And one of the bookshelves moves, and there's what looks like a spiral staircase that goes down.
Of course.
And he goes down there. The woman in the mail stayed outside. It's just him and the Kenku. And they go down there. I'm assuming you guys go down there with them. So you guys go down, and it's just a basement that they've kind of put together, and it looks like there's maps and not like a crazy Charlie person fucking thing, but
Yeah,
kind of
like
like
a
different
diagram.
photos of diagrams and blueprints and things that they need.
Okay, so I'm strategizing down here in the basement.
Yep, correct. And he kind of has you guys come over to the table. He looks over at the Kenku and ushers them to a back room where you kind of hear this Kenku run into the back, and you kind of
Go
hear
get in your
some,
fucking cage.
some dishes being knocked around and stuff like that. And the Kenku comes out a moment later with a couple trays in each hand, and he's kind of going through with some tea and stuff, kind of hands them out to you guys. You guys can decide to drink them or not.
Robbie, tip him.
I
You're a
actually
dick
don't.
to him.
I don't drink the tea because I don't trust him.
Josh fucking hates tea, so Jarrett is not a tea
I
drinker.
hold the tea, and
Jarrett could be different.
I
It doesn't
hold
have to
I
be
hold
him.
it. I hold it, but I'm like, kind of pretending to drink
Yeah.
it. I'm like,
You're polite.
I'm walking a fence.
Yeah, I'll be
there.
polite too. I feel like I'm being too skeptical about this Kenku guy. They're probably.
He's a
they're
little, yeah.
I just. Yeah.
Maybe not all of you guys.
He's
Yeah,
trying.
yeah, okay.
He's just trying.
We'll smoke like a
Yeah.
piece.
we're gonna we're back to neutral.
He
With
tells
the
you,
We're chill.
he goes, okay, now that we're down here and we don't have any prying eyes, you kind of see him like flicker his hand, and you kind of see like an orb come around you guys. And I'll just say like one of you guys is not really all the way in the orb. You can't hear anything in the orb, and then you kind of move into the orb and you can hear it. So what he created is like pretty much
Safe
an
space.
area, safe space where
space.
no one can
Okay.
hear anything outside of this orb. So
When we go in, is there only one gender? Like we're all just like genderless. It's
no,
like
you're the same person.
Okay.
Everything's the same. It's
okay.
just literally you can see a shimmering orb that's
Equality.
around you.
Okay.
Yeah. So you step in there, and he goes, "Well, for a little bit more formalities, my name is Eladon. Like I said, the people that run this city have taken a lot from me, and I'm looking to take quite a lump sum from them. I've gathered some information that they are pulling all their resources out of the continent, and there's one carriage in particular that I'm hoping that we might be able to snag that will have the majority of their wealth. We're talking about a very armed carriage. It'll probably be possibly 20 to 50 people armed, with several carriages, but we're also talking about around 100,000 gold.
Okay.
If you guys are interested in this,
What's our cut of 100,000?
we will divide it among everyone that's doing it.
So it'd go 5 ways, including you.
Correct, but we will need more people. So within the next month and a half, 2 months, that will be part of your guys' job is to collect people that might be able to help us.
Okay.
There's certain things that we need built. Also, we all must go into a pact on this, if you agree, which will bind us to completing this task. That way, I don't give you guys any gold of mine, and then you just leave. If you guys agree to that, we can have the contracts written up, and we can give you a little bit more information and go from there.
I think you throw in a couple of those porcupine lions, got yourself a deal, right?
Ooh, I like the negotiating.
Take the cut. Take a
Porcupine
couple
lions.
porcupine
Porcupine
lions.
lines.
Is that a thing? Could we get that? No, probably.
Is
not.
he
Are
wheeling and
you
doing?
saying that?
Well,
He's saying that. We're just
I'm-
silent, kind of like puckered. Like,
Yeah,
is he
like-
going to take that?
Well, you need to do a persuasion check, and I think you're not that smart, so you might.
No,
I have
I'm not
plus-
very
you might
charismatic.
unsmart.
Who
Can
has
I-
the best persuasion? We're being so greedy right now too, because like if we, even if we all each made 10 grand, like that's not going to be shit to buy one of those.
I
Okay,
have
fair
like
enough.
+3, but my deception's +5.
I'm +2.
No, let's stop trying to like even work this out and like continue on.
We talk him down from the tower. We're like, all right, that sounds great. Let's sign it. We'll have time in a month. We got a few things we got to do
All right.
ourselves.
Kinda ushers back to the Kenku. The Kenku leaves, and he comes out with this huge, long scroll.
I was gonna
As
say cock.
he unrolls the scroll, you can kind of see all these ruins begin to kind of come down the scroll. And he explains to you to not go into this pack unless you guys are willing to pay for your life. If we don't finish this contract, it will kill us all. So he goes head first, and he cuts his finger or his palm, and he drips some of his blood. And as he drips his blood on it, it scrolls out his name.
Cool.
That's sick.
And EA kind of motions to you guys if you guys are going to do this. But all of you have to do it, or none of you have to do it.
Well, I'm ready to die.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
I.
why not?
I'm here to
I'm good.
party.
Let's send it.
I don't
Rob
cut my
Dyrdek
finger
is
though. I
ready.
cut like the underside of my penis and I lay it on the contract.
Literally was gonna say that.
And it doesn't write my name; it writes someone else's name. So then I have to do it again.
Yeah.
It's like a fingerprint scan that doesn't work.
It's his dad's
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wrong one.
Yeah.
So we good? Yeah, we want to do this.
Yeah, we're all in a creepy blood pact with a crow.
So, after this, we're going north.
We're gonna go do. We already discussed that we had something we were already gonna do. We're trying to get the hammer figured out because we're gonna fucking need it, and we're trying to figure out what if like Sauron's in the north or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck. So, but we're a
So-
month out. But we might encounter people that can help us with this. So
Yeah.
traveling is gonna be good.
So he tells you he's going to come up with a list of people that you need.
Okay.
he already knows that you're actually heading north. So he hands you
You told him already.
a set of scrolls, and he tells you to take these scrolls to the blacksmith in Rayan, which is that town on the way to where you guys are going. And he hands you a large bag of gold, and he tells you this is for the blacksmith. Don't take from it. He knows that
He's got money and the stuff he's gonna make. We're just delivering that.
when you guys return, he'll have a better understanding of exactly who we might need for this job and what it will take. But we have some time, and he's trying to narrow down. There's several carriages coming in, so he doesn't want to hit the wrong carriage.
Okay.
Because either it's going to be nothing or everything.
Gotcha.
So,
It's a diversion.
yep. So he tells you if there's anything else you guys need, just ask him, and he could try to help you out. He has a lot of polls in this town, different ways to gather information.
Well, yeah, you can create like sound bubbles. So
Yeah.
Yep.
you'd probably.
He's got
like,
the fire.
Yeah.
He's got
Okay, let's wrap it up here. I want to figure out what time of day it is in the game.
It's in the middle of the day, so you
So-
guys are still trying to head over and
How
get
f- yeah.
potions, right, before you leave.
Yeah.
Yes. Can
Well,
we
what I'm wondering is there enough time to make it to the next town to the blacksmith by the time it's night, or
No.
are we trying to hang out in town and then leave in the morning?
It's
You
gonna.
guys would have to leave in the morning because it's gonna take you probably still with the horses like 2 days to get to the town and 2 days to the
Okay, so let's go get our potions, go back to the inn, rest up,
Can
and
we-
leave first thing in the morning.
Can we ask Mr. Elf here if he has any hookups for basic potions and stuff, so we don't have to pay full price?
Oh, good call.
Kind of looks
just
thinks
need
about
some
it. He writes down something on a little piece of paper, parchment. He kind of rolls it up and puts a little piece of twine around it and hands it to you. And he tells you to take this to Miss Truckles, who is the Kinku, and she will give you what you need.
Awesome. So
Dope.
let's head over there with
Smile
that.
over there.
The Kincoot was a lady the whole time.
She's
Well,
like
no,
a
she's a chicken one. So
Yeah.
you're okay with her because
Yeah,
she's
Chuckles.
half breed.
I was saying I was mean. My dad would beat my ass if I was mean to a lady.
But your dad was full orc in this game, so he's like, hit that crow.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you actually might be a rape baby.
Oh,
Yeah, because you're half orc,
fuck,
half. Yeah,
dude.
you're like.
Yeah. So I've got a lot of
pillage
internal
You've got some things.
stress
He's got some
going on
undealt with
that probably
issues.
dives into my like frenzy and my rage.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
You
Yeah.
black out. and
Why
just-
I don't wear shirt.
Right. Right.
So you go over there and you hand her the scroll, and she kind of looks at it and kind of looks at it again and looks at you guys. And you see her go into her back storage, and she comes back out. And she gives you guys these.
Oh my god. Oh my
Don't
god.
open them.
Don't open them. Don't open them.
So
4
you can
eggs.
crack them, and whatever's in it, whatever you roll, that's what you get for health back. So you have no idea what's in them.
There is a dice
Oh
in there,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
and then you roll that dice.
So you just open it and roll it, and whatever it is.
That's health back.
Yeah. Mhm.
Cool.
So you crack it open
Whoa.
into your mouth.
Cute.
Crack it open.
You have to swallow a d20, but you get 10 health back.
So you kind of see her kind of chuckle to herself and make her way back out and begin to water more of her herbs and stuff like that. And she's kind of plucking some. Every once in a while, you see her pick up like a bug or something out of her thing, and she kind of looks around and eats it real quick. What do you guys do now? Do you guys go back to the main?
I think
the-
we're going
the
back
B&B?
to chill and eat and rest and get ready for the day.
Yeah, I gotta smoke. There's been a
Yeah.
lot of walking.
It's been a lot of like
Good.
haggling.
talking to people.
We
and
basically like
stuff. I
talking
gotta
to car
go
salesmen
back
all
to
day.
my
Yeah,
thing,
car
get
salesmen all
really
day.
high. back
Yeah,
to my-
so we're gonna go back to the inn, and then
Okay.
in real life, we're gonna take a break
Yeah.
and eat some pizza, and
Okay.
then that's a perfect jumping off point for the next episode.
Yeah.
So thank you for listening to part 1. We'll be right back.